The time has come to finish the expedition. Today we finish Clair Obscur. I'm playing till it's done. If it is your first time seeing us, make sure to watch the playlist of this full playthrough to see your favorite moments and favorite scenes from the game. I had a lot of thoughts about them. Most games have the thing where if you pull the camera too close, they disappear. But in this case, they turn into paint. How interesting. And that was a deliberate choice, by the way. That's not like a glitch. There's brush strokes in his body as he starts to break down. And that's, hopefully we're gonna see if he dissipates into nothingness. The game itself is telling you not to look too close. It's fake. Reason behind, look, literal brush strokes. So the fact that you can just see their essence like that, it's a good detail. Back to where it all began. An odyssey bringing us back home, so to speak. It's an absolute pleasure. Happy you guys are here. Here we go. It's night. I don't like these guys. It's such great design. Help us out, SK, with Simon. Whoa. Amazing. The lights. Oh no.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa.
No, he could take out SK. That's sad. Oh boy. Yep.
We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long.
Ooh. The music. Why do you put Verso in here? Oh, everybody's in. Didn't know that, dude. Didn't realize. No way. No way. Insanity. Charge.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes. No way. That was awesome. But on the other hand, the music! It's time, Father, to finish this. Oh, those are our guys. Oh my goodness. This is how you do a final dungeon, ladies and gentlemen.
These expeditions are glorious wreakers of havoc.
The sword of Mia.
This is how you do a final dungeon. I am flabbergasted. This is a fantastic final dungeon. Where it all began. Now it ends. We must fight beside the expeditioners. Oh, heck yeah. The battle music stays. Oh, dude. Beautiful. The unity of having the battle music stay on as we explore this finality, the final dungeon.
Oh, lovely.
Everything has come full circle in the color of Sophie's Gommage. Now is our flag of liberation. How cool is that, man? The color at the beginning of the story that represents hopelessness in the face of the unknown. Absolute doom with nothing you can do about it. No way to stand against it. And then they have this explosion of color in the sky which represents hope and rebellion against the unknown. Finally a way to fight back. It's incredible. Incredible color use. A perfectly normal trash can. Beautiful. The expedition is an act of absolute desperation and essentially the throes of death. And there's a path, there's a way to follow. There's a way to fight. And it's just so beautiful. I already got the enemy health on 2 times or 5 times or something insane like that. It's gonna go higher, don't you worry. No way, they're fighting? Look! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They're doing turn-based combat as they fight alongside us. You can't... They're parrying! Yes, parry it! Chills, man. For those who come after. Even in death, man, they fight on for those who come after. Look at the colors, look at the lighting. Like a spotlight on the sole hope of living on. The sole hope of existence. It's amazing. It's really amazing. And I love how they're up on like playboards, man. It's like they're playing a tabletop game or something up on these platforms. They're fighting on the building tops. Like, come on. Don't you worry, guys. I'm gonna up the HP of the final boss a lot when we get to him. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. This is how we started the game on the rooftops. Look at the colors. And yeah, it's so French, right? This is how it starts, man. Running across the rooftops with Maël. It's come full circle in several ways, not just coming back here. Oh, I felt something. Oh yeah. No way. Where the game started. The exact point.
Interesting.
And this is it. We get a picto. This is where Gustav stood, staring out at the monolith. Wow. Yeah, man. Just to stand here, like, everything has changed. It's absolutely... I mean, look at Maël. She looks completely different. She acts different. She speaks differently. Her entire existence has a different definition now. This world has a different definition of what it even means to exist. And she's essentially a god who rules over this world. A demigod, if you will. Because her father still has power over her, which I think is so cool. Yeah, throw a rock, right? Throw one last rock. But yeah, it's just, it's fantastic. Full circle moment, but it's not just like visually full circle or thematically, it's everything about the game has changed. And music evolution, I mean, come on. I like how it's actually so much more abstract too. Like when you first start the game, there's abstract imagery and like the architecture kind of being weird how it is, a little bit distorted. But now it's like even the sky itself is just like swaths of color. And it's really just showing how their entire world is collapsing. Their entire worldview is almost collapsing in a way. And the entire world is made of colors. It's made of paint. So it's so cool to see it almost falling apart in this way. I think it's beautiful. Hey, come on, the lightning. No way. Violin solo. And the lightning kicks off the music. Insanity. No.
You're outmatched.
The 30 seconds we have to fight them? No! Oh, this is fantastic. Look at them. That's so sad, man. It almost looks like Gustav and the same weapons, man. It's gotta be so hard for her to fight. Look at this fencer.
Yes. Maximum damage. Nice.
This is how you do a final dungeon. Everything. Oh, another turn-based. Amazing. Everything is firing on all cylinders, guys.
Let's carve apart.
Yeah, this is it, guys. This is gaming right here. Like, this is the art of gaming, which, man, it feels like it's lost sometimes, I swear. I feel like it's lost its way sometimes. Not with this. This is new. This was not in the other boss fight song. Oh yeah, listen, I don't think anybody's gonna be upset if this wins Game of the Year. Oh dude, I hope they do orchestral tours of this. I do. It absolutely deserves it, and there's just so many good songs. Like it's like Nier in that way. You easily have a concert out of this. Has anyone ever been to a gaming concert? It's a big hobby of mine, man. Gaming music. I have been to many gaming concerts. I've been to several Zelda ones. I've got to be over 10 now at Distant Worlds, Final Fantasy, and its adjacent performances.
He's at the tower.
No way. He's at the tower? Oh, this is gonna be sick. No way. And the music cuts for this. This is, as far as my theory goes, don't confirm for me, this is Boy Verso. His consciousness from when he was a child fading away. So I don't know if I think I have to be right from what he said, but let's see. Isn't it beautiful here? Her paintings are always astonishing. Yet I wished she would understand. Understand what? Just what it means for me to paint. What do you mean? The boy has gone silent. Oh, that is so sad, man. It's like, to me, a mother, maybe that's why she has regrets, man. Maybe that's why she has regrets. I think he's saying for him to paint is his music, because he wants to be a musician, not a painter. And I think it broke his mother's heart. And he's saying she's so amazing, her paintings, look at her. But, yeah, I wish she could have just understood what painting means to me. She never got a chance. And now I'm gone. It's like, oh man, chills. And it's like, it's just vague enough where the emotion, the sort of poetry of it, is to be understood, where even if you didn't quite define it just like I have, you don't have a theory as like solid as mine, if you're just kind of like, ooh, I really like the vibe, like you get the impression, the sort of impressionistic nature of what they were going for, and the emotions of it, and the raw emotions. And I think that's why this game succeeds. Like halfway through this game, more than halfway through this game, we knew nothing. There's all this vague talk with Renoir, Verso, and everybody, like with Alicia. You have no idea what's going on, but the emotion is so strong that it gets through, it cuts through it all to you. And I think that's why a lot of people have problems with cryptic storytelling, and that's why this one actually succeeds at doing it.
The opera house.
And yeah, he hasn't like wandered the streets like this in a long time, really long time. So it's pretty crazy. This is the Xanarkin song right here. Yeah, Xanarkin references in there. This is cool too because we're seeing parts of Lumiere that we've never seen as the player. Oh, Lumiere has suffered much damage. There's something in the water. What? What? What is that? Expedition 60. Wait, what? A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics? How did it end up here? Oh, I'm curious. Maybe it just got moved around.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all.
What?
We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies.
Bodybuilders?
We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles.
Stop.
With
They're
Leslie's
naked?
unstoppable training regime, we are impervious.
They're naked?
That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress.
What?
But it seems we've been wrong about what she is.
There's no way they
The
got
Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith.
There's no way.
The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere.
They didn't know.
But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere.
What?
But even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamache.
Stop.
So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the paintress.
What?
Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
No one could stop them. They beat up every boss on the way to the monolith. Learn the truth about they somehow learned the truth about the paintress, which is wild. They must have like watched all those crazy flashbacks in the monolith, and then they're like, oh yeah, we gotta fight the real guy. The only problem is it took him a year, right? The only problem is it took him 1 year because that guy got Gamache. So he was actually 59, 60. I can't believe though. I expected this to be a meme because you guys are like, oh yeah, the Giga Chad. I mean, it's definitely funny that they were naked, but dude, the fact that they actually learned the truth and almost warned Lumiere. Here's the question. I'm trying to think, what would have changed if they had learned Lumiere? His child Verso. No way. Oh man, if this is his last moment and he fades out for good, I'm gonna be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad. What a set, man. And like that's the thing, I almost want him to walk up to himself, you know? Like his not self, you know? No way, man. Look at the opera house. What the? It's Sophie and Gustav. And the unity of two people who had very different worldviews. And it's just so tragic because little did they know, like, the world is not what it seems at all. The painter in the beginning said he was working on the opera. The prologue, he promised he would put it in the opera. No way, that's the painter from the prologue. Incredible. And he did a fresco on the ceiling. That's so beautiful. And they're immortalized. This game just never stops, man. And it's just so sad because their love, it's a love that could not be. Oh, the song. It's a love that was doomed and it couldn't be for reasons that they didn't even fully understand. And that's what's so sad, man. Reasons they could not even fully comprehend, man. And it's just an innocent love that wasn't allowed to exist. And that's why I'm so against the like Clair mindset, you know, of like they're just like insects, destroy them. It's so tragic, man. They don't even know. They don't understand. They can't understand. And they suffer and die. It's terrible. And that's him walking up to the boy that he could never be. It's the boy that he didn't get to be, man. It's so sad. I feel like he's gonna fade away for good, man. It's his last performance. But that's him as a child. Love how you take everything in. Thank you, man. I just, listen, I could not do this in a less worthy game. Right? And I mean that. Like, I could not do it. There'd be nothing to say. It's like, it's cool, I guess, you know? That's why Clair and all the other characters are such great characters, because they have such kind of human, complex emotions, and everybody interprets stuff differently, right? And because she was left alone, she's there. And I talked a lot about, I'll talk more about Clair because I'm sure we're going to learn more about her before it's over. But yeah, I think she has a lot of self-hatred, Clair, for a lot of different reasons. But she'll blame it all on Alicia. But I mean, she wasn't there to save Verso either. And she's the better painter. From what we understand, she's the best next to Aline, right? How she treated herself in this world. Oh my goodness. I'll talk more about it at the end, like I said, but holy mama, that's a lot of self-hatred. Imagine if you saw a perfect clone of yourself walked up to you. And how do you treat that clone? Like, if you if you tortured it and turned it into an abomination, forced to create monsters and turned yourself into a monster that couldn't even speak or like, oh man, yeah, that's a really interesting, I think, like, point about self-hatred, which I haven't heard anybody talk about. So I was really thinking about that, like, that's crazy. And she was the idealized version that her mom painted, so she hated it. Yeah, right? That says a lot too, man. Yikes. Oh man, that is like, it's the perfect breath right here before the, what I assume is going to be the end boss and the ending. Like, amazing meditation on everything that happened. We see Gustav, like, literally in front of us, and Sophie, how it all started. We see this boy Verso, who's really the driving motivation of the entire game, of the entire world. He even made this world that we're in right now. And the boy him, like, you know, playing this melancholy meditation. Everything that happened in this game is because of this boy. And to see this adult sort of like consciousness of him, knowing that the real him no longer exists and he's just this remnant of nothing at this point. Yet he could never be that boy, and he never got to feel the joy of that boy or anything like that. He's just exists as he is with false memories. So he knows everything this boy is feeling as if it was his own memories, but it's not. And like, what a fitting image to have him just play forever as he fades away slowly. Melancholy music, man. Yeah, he never felt a moment of boyhood joy, of childhood joy, this character that is running right now. And it's just like, what an image, man, to see him walk away. He walks away from the person he never got to be. He'll never get to be. In fact, never got to be a person at all. It's just... And he was so hopeful back then, man. With Julie, he's like, we deserve to exist. And now he says that he doesn't deserve to exist, and it's so sad, man. He really changed his complete mindset. Even his friends like Monoko and everything, he's like, no, we all don't deserve to exist. Man. Composer's first official work of a project of this size. It's often the case, man. A lot of people's first thing, they like put their entire soul into it. And I think a lot of people, they like drain a bit of their soul into it, and they don't have as much left for the next project. I mean, look at Chrono Trigger from Mitsuda. Insane. Absolutely insane. Like, magnum opus comes first. It's so interesting. There's so much of Clair and Lune, but Lune is loved. I mean, Lune is a fantastic character, but yeah, I think she's got a lot of problems with dealing with other people. That's all I'll say. Lune is very kind of harsh and cruel herself at times, just like I was saying about Clair. You know, fantastic character, but you would not enjoy hanging out with Clair or Lune, most likely in reality. Very cold and standoffish, most likely.
You're outmatched.
Yeah, and Lune is a fantastic character. But I think the reason Lune is a fantastic character is deeply, deeply flawed. That's what Aaliyah said, like, Lune seems like she's interested in women. So and then her and, there was an interesting thing that happened with her and CL. Whereas we know CL did have a husband. Somewhat more plausible. Which character is my favorite? It's so hard to choose. It's really hard not to say, oh man, there's just too many good characters. Like, my mind instantly goes to Alicia, Mael, whichever you want to call her. Verso is such, I mean, talk about a character with deep flaws. Oh my goodness, the lies, man. Like, I think he finally kind of broke with the lies with the Julie situation. I'd be remiss if I don't mention Renoir as a great character. But I mean, the Paintress. It's like the best character too. Like, this is so much. It's crazy. All right, if we're ranking by performance, Renoir. If we rank by feet, Clair. Rank by feet. You believe this? Chat. Chat. Golgra is the alpha female. What is happening in chat right now? Clair over Lune by Fidelin. Alright, here we go. Maybe I should continue. Maybe I should continue. Continue what? Forever. Forever. The boy has gone silent. Ah, man, it's so sad. Like, this is particularly sad because if this is indeed, again, this is just my theory, don't know if it's confirmed, this is indeed the remnant of someone's consciousness when they entered into the painting, like the sort of like gods who entered this painting and then left, but remains their kind of avatar here. And has a consciousness, has memories of a sort that fade away. The sad thing is, like, we saw Claire's, we saw Renoir's, right? We saw several others. But those people still exist outside. He does not exist anymore, man. Like, this is the closest we have to him. And it's just so heartbreaking. So I wonder if he, like, recognizes himself, but that would be him seeing himself as an adult and the sort of complex feelings that would have. Like, you won't find a character in this game that's like perfect. Like, even we talked about Mael, clearly Alicia did something very wrong to cause all of this. Don't know what it is yet. I don't even know if we'll figure it out. In fact, I don't even know if we need to figure it out. I don't know if it's relevant to
Interesting.
I don't know if it's needed to make this story hit, to make it poignant. The music's back. We did a video in Paris at the Eiffel Tower recently. Went viral, got reposted by Clair Obscur social media. And it was like here in real life. Like right here in the real world, in our reality. It's very eerie. And it's playing Gustave's theme. Whoa. Gustave's theme? This is a view that we've not seen in the game. This kind of like promenade towards it. Always been ever looming in the distance, kind of like the monolith.
I can't sustain the expedition as much longer.
Oh no.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
Alright. Let's go to work, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually gonna be tough. No lie. These guys are kind of hard on their own, so
Let's have some fun.
I'm not gonna hold back. Let's go. Ah,
Firing.
make sure he's not coming back.
Back, Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Even I can sense him. I love that as the game tells you it's the point of no return. We better make sure we're ready. I love how they make it part of the performance. Like, I love it. And that was awesome. We wow. What a great final dungeon. Listen, some of my favorites are like Ultimicia's Castle from Final Fantasy VIII and stuff. Like, I mean, you know Verso's gonna ore farm. Yeah, he's been around a long time. He's a master ore farmer. Final thoughts on the challenge. What are we doing? Times 10? Can do 20. I'll do 20. I'll do 20. Let's go. Let's do it. He is here. Doing what needs to be done. What I can't do anymore. Oh no, he can't paint anymore. What can't you do anymore? Yes, unless... No, maybe I should never stop. But... the boy has gone silent. Oh man, it's so tragic. The weight of the story, you can feel it in every step that he's taking right now. And it's just so beautiful. And it's like all the characters, like especially Alicia and Verso, like them walking towards their father. It's just so intense. And the performances are so good, like from Andy Serkis and everything. Like, this is it, guys. This is the final moment where everything pays off. And do I think this game is going to stick the landing? Yes, I do, because it's been every single scene has stuck. And here we are, the distorted version. And that's the saddest part, man. It looks distorted, but it's a joyful mind of a child who drew this, who painted this. The joyful imagination of a child who will never paint again. Never imagine, who fades away. And this grieving family. Trying to move on in any way they can. There we are. There we go. He's just ore farming, man. Can't blame him.
Papa?
Alicia.
Oh, chills, man.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is.
He cares so much about her. You can hear it in his
How
voice.
deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
Doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
He's like the best villain.
Don't.
What a fantastic villain, man.
Life
Not
keeps
even at all.
forcing cruel choices. We do
The same motion.
what we must.
He's just like his son. That's what Verso did from One Rar. Pulled his hand away. What a great attention to detail, man.
Grief often blinds us.
CL's goated,
We
yes.
make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The
He knows her
choices of
story.
parents leave indelible marks upon their children.
Yes.
But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for
I
them.
grieve for many. Powerful. What a great scene.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Ooh. The Kane's back. The impending
Child, it
doom.
will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5.
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too!
Chills. Andy Serkis.
Enough. I said enough.
Yeah, it's valid. That's the thing. No. Here we go. The music. Here we go. This is it. The inclusion of a cane is so amazing because the real fracture that started it all. No way. Yes. This is it. Chill. The music. So the inclusion of the cane for Renoir. We talked about the sound design. We talked about the inevitability, the doom that it represents. It's so amazing because the real life person in our world that he is based on, Renoir, used the cane. He was injured in World War I. Both him and his father both had a limp and used a cane in a wheelchair. And guess what happened in real life? His wife, Aline, entered into an extreme grief when their son was injured in World War I. And they thought they were going to have to amputate his leg. And then Aline passed away because she had diabetes and had extreme grief. Yeah. It's such a bittersweet song, man. Such a bittersweet song. Let's go. He's got a lot of HP. Let's do it. Father versus son. Yes. God. For Gustave. Gustave's homage. Yes. It's a masterpiece. Everything about it. This is art, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of HP. It's gonna be tough. I don't even want to know what his stats are. Let's find out, curator. Oh, wow. Somebody's gone. One of my party members is gone. He only had 2 to start. Perfect. Even better challenge. This is gonna be hard. Let's get to it. This is fantastic. We only brought 2 people. And we gave him 20 times health. A true challenge. Void cross. Oh no. Stunned. Stunned. A little early on the parry. Remember that? Wait, we can do Angel's Eyes too. We can do Angel's Eyes, and he has another free res. So we gotta keep that in mind. Okay, now we're in Virtuos. So in this case, we're going Gustav's. Next turn. Next turn, we might do Virtuos. Come on. About a quarter dead. Black hole, oh no. Oh, I thought I had it, man. I thought I had it. That's so sad. Reacher supports. The Reacher.
Not impressed.
Oh boy. Yes! We got the counter. We got the counter, yes. That was crazy! Guys, we got the counter, we got the parry. I think it's only proper we say, Gustav! This is for you, Gustav! Finish him. He's dead, dude. He's dead. That's it. He's in cutscene.
Oh well.
Siren rescues. Oh boy. Alright. Okay. Full health.
Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
Alright. I thought we were going to have to redo it. That's fine.
I do love a challenge. This is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating. Maybe we focus on the accents first.
This is tough. Let me change my party, please. 20 times the health. What is this? Is this no. Don't tell me it's Clair. Something just came from reality. Don't tell me it's Clair. No way.
Mama.
Aline's back!
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
No. Chills, man. Chills, the music. No way. No way. The patron! Chills. Oh my god. I thought it was gonna be Claire. Destroy them! She's gonna fight the axe out. This is pure insanity, pure spectacle. Delete them! Delete them. Oh my goodness, axe on gone forever. Unbelievable. The music! You ain't healing now, buddy. Look at the background. I can't believe it. Pure insanity. Pure insanity. Dude, the vocals. I can't believe it. I thought we won it. This is insanity. We got work to do, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to it. How's that halo looking? You still got it.
Just try it.
Summons the... What?
Selfish. Aline.
Oh no. What is he doing? Is he leaving? What is he doing? The cane. Oh no. What did he just do? What the heck did he just do, man? Thank you so much for the Prime Orchestra. Absolute insanity. He's glowing. That is such amazing imagery. We're in S. Let's use it. I don't have enough. I don't have enough points. Hit him. Oh boy. Alright, we got work to do. We got work to do. Hit him. Let's get to it.
Ready to parry.
Oh no. Oh my goodness gracious. I thought I had the parries. He's doing her moves. Bruh, how the heck am I gonna parry all those? Oh no. How many we got left? 3 revives left. Oh boy. Good, 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 good. Good damage. Unleashes his power. Oh no. What are we looking at? Wow, amazing. He's going to her? What's he doing? This is incredible.
Go paint something else.
Amazing. It's flying. What a challenge run, man. What a challenge run. The fact that it might get done like this with 2 people at 50k health with the damage cap. I'm back. We're close, guys. I think we can actually do it. I think we can do it. I need everybody to clench their butt cheeks. It's time. Everybody clench. Let's do this. Let's go! Oh my gosh. We can do this right now. Finish him. Finish him. Finish him. Father and son. This is it. This is it. Cutscene. Oh no. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I actually did it. I actually did it. And the fact that it was only me and her and she came back. It's absolute cinema. And it was a father-son duel. Dude. Absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. Did it in the weirdest challenge run way ever. And honestly, it was amazing. Oh, he looks like himself again. I'm actually not sure why he looked like that.
Your mother was the one who saved me when
Thank you,
I
Sewell.
lost myself in a canvas.
No. No way.
She taught me
She
how
saved
to
him.
safely use our gift.
No way.
How to soar without flying too close to the sun.
Icarus reference.
We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation.
What about the people in them?
And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price.
Price. Poor Versame. Lore accurate final battle, guys. That's how we do it first try.
Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on.
Brutal.
It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith.
Whoa. Grieving.
But I persisted. Do you know why?
That's horrifying, actually.
Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind?
Because he loves you. Whoa. No. That's the real world. They can look into it.
This is what I see every day.
What?
I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost.
No.
Verso's death broke us. Wanted to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them.
Yes.
I can't lose them either. I've lost too much.
It's just such a real human reaction.
Papa, see? I've lost so much.
Hey, everyone's right.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
What if Verso left the painting, dude? Go into the real world, man. He's agreeing? I think Verso's gonna end it anyway. Can you imagine?
keep the light on for you.
I think Verso's gonna do it somehow. I don't know how.
I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
Oh, gosh. I think you willingly left this time. Oh my goodness. That's his real. That's so tragic, man. Go, man, go. Oh my god, what did he do?
Verso!
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, I just said it. What if he got... This is amazing. No way. I told you. I told you they're real people. What the heck is that? Where is he? What in the Peter Pan? It's amazing. Where did he go? Don't tell me this is Simon. I'm still playing? Oh my gosh. Oh no! Oh my god, it's real Verso. Oh dude, it's real him. Alright, let's do it. The foreboding sound. His own self-destruction. Where's it gonna lead him? Will he find anything? It's such a poignant scene to see a man look upon his young self, like, but it's a boy he never got to be. And a lot of us feel like that as men. It's a very surreal, abstract image, but you can feel it inside your soul. The music.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
Whoa. What's wrong? He's leaving. She came?
That's...
He's white petals. Is that Verso's color?
Be able to be here.
Lamont's gift.
Why did you run in?
He's in reality.
It's
Right?
dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
You lied to your father.
No.
So I do. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso, to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
What a poignant image, man, to see your young self. It's really hitting me. See the boy that you never got to be.
It's time to stop painting.
And for the boy to see the man you've become.
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
It's Verso's theme. On guitar. He like doesn't want to exist anymore. Is the thing.
I'm sorry.
No way. No way. What? No way. The game having multiple endings, we're just going to analyze them both to make sure I get all the sort of cinematic information before I make all my judgments. I just want to see everything the artist made. Okay, in that case, we're going to do both, yeah. We will not abandon Ciel and Lune to torment and death. Not when we still have strength left. Let's go. She made that choice.
What about Lune and Ciel and Monoko? What about Esquier?
Ciel was right. Grief blinds us. All you see are walls.
We did it. Alright, thank goodness. We got him. I'm surprised they went with multiple endings. Alright, let's see.
Please. I beg you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
So,
Please. I don't want this life.
stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life.
Poor Ben.
I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
Incredible performance. So sad, man. I'm so glad we're doing both.
Help me.
Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so glad we're doing both.
Would you find a reason to smile?
Epilogue, A Life to Paint. Beautiful. Lumiere song. It's such a masterpiece. Yeah, I'm seeing both no matter what, chat. So don't worry. That was absolutely heartbreaking. Wonderful, wonderful last scene for him. Act 4, here we go. It's interesting how they really built up the people of Esquier. How they really built up the people of Lumiere as like so rich and so sympathetic. Oh, the opera house. Oh, an old person. Oh no, it's Mile. Is this Mile as an adult, maybe? Lune, Ciel, okay. This is cool to see like the cast of the game in this ending. And the other one's gonna be, they go away. Oh, is that her husband? Is that their son? Oh, that's so cool. I think that's Ciel's son. Is Verso gonna be like tortured somewhere? No way. Oh yeah, this is goated. I'm so glad we chose this first to see the gang. Oh, Gustav. The goat, man. I'm so glad we chose this one first. Oh my god. Because it's gonna be like a goodbye now. We do this one first, then the other one. This is like a send-off. I really like this. Yeah, and that's her reassuring herself that she chose right. Even though she's having misgivings. They made it really weird. Is that him? Oh no. Oh, this poor son of a gun though. Yeah, they made it very, they made it feel very hollow, which is an interesting choice. And he's old, yep. He's aged a bit too. Yeah, they made it feel really hollow. More than I thought they would. Wow, that's pretty brave of them. Oh man, is he gonna crash out? Wearing his father's suit, very nice. This is good though. This feels like the right one to watch first because it's gonna be like a send off for everyone. Look at what could have been, you know. And the color's gone when he walks up. He's forced to exist, yep. Misery. He can't do it. Dude, he's been around for like hundreds of years. Whoa. Yeah, that's haunting. It's actually... Oh, no. Oh, that's messed up. Oh, is this her, possibly dying in the real world? Whoa. The discordant notes on the piano, too. Amazing. That was her without the eye, too. Wow. Amazing. That's great. Oh, dude, I'm so glad I chose this one first. Yeah, it feels like a send-off and this like eerie kind of thing. But dude, to see Gustav again, oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah, they made it feel like the, you know, forcefully sustained thing. It's interesting. I thought they were gonna be more subtle with it. I thought they were gonna have it like this kind of happy ending, but then you would question like, wait, what if I chose the other one? Like I said, it was kind of the, you know, we will not abandon Merry and Pippin to torment and death. The message of like, I don't want to say not accepting yourself after your injury, like with the fire. Stick around, we're gonna watch the other ending, and I feel like I'm lacking information, so I want to watch the other one first before I give my final thoughts. But like, you know, Renoir is just, can you even call him a villain? it's you know, a father trying to do the right thing, and I love that throughout the whole game they make it. But I will say I'm surprised. I thought they were going to keep it more open to interpretation. They keep kind of pushing throughout the whole game that these people are real, that they are souls, that they are entities that live and, you know, feel and everything. And then they made the ending feel like really hollow, as if it's the exact opposite. So it's very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. To say I almost wish they kept it more open to interpretation, where it's like a little bit more subtle, where it's almost like, yeah, you think it's perfect, you know, but then you should go and think about it and be like, is this perfect, you know? But no, that was a cool scene. That was horrifying. Let's fight as Verso now. Let's do it. All right, in this ending, it's gonna be beat some Sanson too. I think we can make this work. Fare thee well, child. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. All right, here we go. Oh no, yeah, she's... I love the song choice here. So she's gonna go back to reality, and then what's gonna happen? It's instantly gonna... Oh man. This is gonna hurt.
Don't leave me again.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, huh?
Don't leave me again.
You've got this incredible power to paint.
So sad.
You'll never have to suffer a life you don't want. You're okay. You're okay.
You're so kind. She'll never see her friends again, but she has a full life outside of here. He does not, and I think that's the sad part. And I think he's just done, man. He's tired, as he said. So sad. You're okay, he said when he burned in real life, and he saved her. No. He's himself, and that's him as a boy. Oh, this is fantastic. I already really like this one. Oh no, the friends. Oh, this hurts, man.
Miss you guys.
No. No, not the boys. Ciel. Oh no. She'll never see her husband again in this ending. She's been betrayed, yeah. She won't take his hand. Yeah. She won't. Just like Julie, man, that's so sad. Lune. Wow. Oh, nope, he's lied to them since the beginning.
It's okay. It's over.
That's him through the whole game. person. And he just walks away from the painting. And they leave together. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, they put all their love into that scene, that's for sure. Yeah, and that's it. The real Verso died for his sister, right? Isn't that so... That's so fitting. That's crazy. This is... Oh my god, it's real life.
Miroir du temps, nos histoires s'alignent.
Wow.
Dans le
I feel so
creux de
bad for
nos
her, dude.
mains, deux mondes se dessinent. L'un peint de rêve, où le chagrin s'efface. L'autre nu et réel, où notre deuil
est-ce qu'il
prend
est-
place.
There's Aline. First time we see her.
Sous les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit.
They note it says from a French person quick.
Dans
Yeah, now they're moving forward with their grief. Where's Clay? Oh, there she is.
les liens restent éternels.
There's everybody's goat.
Dans le dessin,
Forever painted in our hearts. In our hearts.
toi le vierge, horizon lointain. Peignons ensemble les couleurs de demain.
Wow.
Au clair obscur, œuvres infinies. Chaque pas trace la
The
route
sisters
d'une
reconciling, maybe?
vie.
In some way.
Au lendemain non écrit.
So I wonder...
Les étoiles, où tout commence, rien ne finit.
This is super interesting.
Dans l'étreinte du destin.
And they've reconciled. They're feeling love for each other again. And they both survived. That's really beautiful to see. Husband and
Dans
wife.
le dessin.
Beautiful music as always. Yeah, it's really, like I said before, man, it's this beautiful depiction of, I said this at the end of Act 2, like what it means to, why those of us who are artists, you know? Try and make sense of this world and, you know, you paint, you write music, you write stories, whatever it is, to try and express yourself and your relation to that art. Oh, there it is. So in both endings, we have a questioning sadness here. At the end, like, was it the right choice? And I think that's super interesting that they depicted that cinematically in both. It's more harsh in the other one, more horror sort of centric, but there it is. You know? But it's a happy spin on this, like they're waving goodbye. Amazing. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Incredible. Absolute masterpiece. I really, really like it. I just want to go back and look at those. Maybe do a pause play breakdown on those. It'd be really good. All right, so I want to hear in the chat, what does everybody think is I mean, there's not a right ending because they put 2, but what do you guys think is the right ending for you in the chat is what I want to hear in the comments too. But yeah, it's just so beautiful. And I think what's very interesting about this game is, and I think was the intention, I don't know if it was the intention for it to hit as extreme as it did. You know, I've talked about it after the end of Act 2. Once you realize what this game is, I was never able to look at it the same again, which I think is the intention of the artist. Like the gameplay, I was literally mourning the gameplay, the idea of the game, the idea of this art completely changed for me. I was essentially mourning it, that it would never be the same. And I think that's so interesting because that's what the characters are feeling in the story. And I think this is a beautiful meditation, like I said, on the sort of like, what does it mean to use your art as a tool to heal? You know, when you're going through sadness, when you're going through depression, when you're going through grief, whatever it is. And then is there a point where it goes too far if you completely submerge yourself and essentially drown yourself in your art? Or is that the right way to grieve? Can anyone tell you what the right way is? For example, you know, what if you had someone who grieved and essentially let themselves die, losing themselves in something? It'd be quite difficult. Right? It'd be quite difficult. Nothing but magnificence the whole time. And oh, the camera froze. Perfect timing. But I am really surprised they did multiple endings, just for the fact that, just by the fact that the vision was so bold throughout the rest of the game. They made the other ending so horrific and so monstrous feeling. Super interesting. But I will say this: I feel like a lot of people are actually missing a little bit of the subtlety here. And that's why I want to keep stressing to you guys. We are the people in the painting. Like, we humans are the people in the painting in this story. I'm telling you. And the humans in this story are the Greek gods, or you know, God, however you want to interpret it. And I think if you look at it that way, it's gonna color your experience or interpretation a little bit differently. As opposed to just, oh, everybody in the thing is like, whatever. It's just like toys or a board game. In the endings, just because I think a lot of people will call the other ending the wrong ending or the bad ending. And I will say, I think that is sort of a knee-jerk reaction, because when you look at both of them have a questioning feeling at the end, like, was this right? Isn't it super interesting? Like, the other one is obviously more obvious. You got the discordant piano key being struck and her face melting away like she's dying in real life. Maybe it was the moment she died in real life. So what I love about it, and I think a lot of people will miss this and just be like, anyways, that was the good ending, the end. The other one was bad, the other one was wrong. It's, you know, somebody called it like the drug addict ending, right? Which is an interesting interpretation. But what I love about it is, in this ending, the verso ending, you get this moment where it shows them like kind of fading away at the end and waving, and it's only her that sees that. It's in her mind. It's the camera is shot from her perspective over the shoulder, which tells us, you know, it's her perspective when when we pull out to that like 30mm wide angle. So then it's the same message, the questioning message at the end. It's just, you know, the music is different, and it's like it's showing the family back together as the main focus there. Whereas the other one, we have, you know, the dilapidated thing. But interestingly enough, they make the other ending from Verso's perspective. He looks at her and he sees in his mind the reality, which is her wasting away in real life with one eye. But then when we look back in, we see the ending from her perspective. She's still regretting, wait, did I make the right choice? I just killed all these people who I swore I was going to save. Isn't that super interesting? I think the main question is here, is it ethical to create beings that you just might not need anymore and will wipe out? And those beings have sentience. I think that's the real question of the ethics here. It's not necessarily like, was this the real world? Were they real, etc.? It's like, right? What's the ethics of creating that when they're confirmed to like feel pain, like they feel pain and grief and suffering and misery, and creators versus creation? Yeah, that's what I mean. If you play, that's what I mean. Like, they actually created life. That's the thing that's interesting about it. And again, a lot of people will just be like, no, that's you know, the other one's a good ending. This is just a drug addict ending, whatever. But they actually created life as if they're gods. And then the ethics of just being like, anyways, this is no longer useful. It's kind of toxic for us. So we're going to just delete that entire beings that we made. They're not real. Don't worry about it. It's like, whoa, wait. But you created sentient beings. So I think that's interesting. And you could almost blame Aline for this. Isn't that super cool? So yeah, I really like it. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad we got to see the whole credits. Yeah. We get the whole gang there, even Alicia and Mael and Sophie and Gustav. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Is it wrong for creation to fight their own? Yeah, there's just so much awesome ethics we could kind of discuss on this, but I think the main interesting questions are the ethics of creating sentient beings with the intention, or with the sort of trapdoor escape button of being like, yeah, if I don't need these things, I'm just going to delete them. Like, why would you create them in that case? Right? If you couldn't kind of rule over them with whatever you want to say, like as a god, as a benevolent god. So it's super interesting question. And also, yeah, the main question is, how do you value these beings? Because this is a magic system where they're essentially gods. It's not like they created, a video game and these are characters in the game. There's people who live and die and bleed and suffer and grieve, like breed and create new generations. Like it's a serious thing. So I really like that about it. It doesn't make it cut and dry, and I love that both of the endings have a kind of bittersweet feeling. So in this case, there's no right or wrong answer. And then the main question is, what did she do? What the heck did Mael do, or what did Alicia do in believing the writers, getting deceived by the writers? Super interesting. So there could be another game about that. I feel like it would kind of lose the magic though. It wouldn't have the same magic as the other one, but you never know. You never know. I could see them like packaging another game as just an entirely new game, and then it ends up being like a story from the writer's perspective. In fact, I would have a high probability they would do something like that. I don't know if you guys would picture that. It's super cool. But yeah, I love both endings. Like I said, I mean, I'm watching them both no matter what. It's not going to be like a cut and dry, just to watch one on this channel particularly, right? Because we're going to break down the cinematics. Having seen them both, I love both so much. And honestly, here's the thing. I love Ben Starr's performance, Verso's performance in the Alicia ending, where you preserve the painting. Absolutely beautiful performance for him. And obviously, I just really love tragic endings. I love tragedy myself, Greek tragedy. So with that Greek tragedy in mind, I mean, that was a gut-wrenching performance. It had to be one of Ben's finest, and that's saying a lot. He's in a lot of great stuff, so I love that. But I also love very, very Final Fantasy X, the Verso ending, incredibly Final Fantasy X. Don't want to spoil that game too if you haven't played it, but yeah, incredibly kind of rich in that feeling, which I love so much. Morning, thank you so much for the 50. Oh my goodness, 50 USD. Thank you so much. Alicia created all of them, trying to bring Verso back in some way. But in the ending, he lives, he's more dead than ever. Yes. But I want to note that ending was from his perspective, mostly once he walked out on the stage. So it was just this like dilapidated black and white. He's picturing her with the reality that he sadly knows that she's like dying in real life and is living in a fantasy world for herself. But the people in that fantasy world are alive. And that's the interesting thing, that they didn't really show any of their perspective at the ending. It was only from Alicia's perspective and from Verso. So still from the god's perspective, not the human, so to speak. Super interesting. Seeing the true Verso as he sacrifices himself. Yeah, and that's what I love about the other ending. Like I was going to say, I love the performance in the... and I love the sort of horror of the Alicia ending. It was really well done. So they're both amazing. But I love the Final Fantasy X vibe of the other, and then I love the duality of him sacrificing himself, sort of becoming himself, if you will. Becoming his true self, in a way, at the ending. And doing what his self did, and saying the same words to her as she fades away. You're okay. Was so profound. I really like that. And then, man, I'm not gonna lie, that scene alone where he says, I'm gonna miss you guys, that was straight out of Final Fantasy 15. If anyone likes Final Fantasy 15, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Again, without spoiling something. Oh my goodness. That hit like a ton of bricks. Just the sort of male camaraderie is just so beautiful there. And again, before someone would say like, what are you saying? It's not just a male camaraderie thing. It's not just a sort of masculine camaraderie thing. What's significant here is this was a painting by a child, like a little boy, and it's Peter Pan, man. This is Neverland. There's so much sort of Neverland imagery in this that I love. Never grow up, and that's what Mayo wants to do, is never grow up. And in fact, she wants to take Mayo as her name. Isn't that interesting? She wants to be known as her other life name. But what I love about it is, it's Neverland, and it would be Peter Pan, sort of watching the lost boys fade away for the greater good, to like save his sister. It's to save Wendy. Right? It's not real. It's a fantasy we created or something like that. So it's a beautiful thing. So I think that's the main inspirations I'm seeing is Final Fantasy X, Neverland, Peter Pan. Thank you, Andrew, for the 5. Thank you so much. I wonder what would have happened if the painting was just left alone. No outside intervention, or if it did require their presence. Yeah, exactly, Andrew. Like what it seems like Esquier and the others were living in there, man. He didn't live in there his whole life. He had a life outside, man. Verso. He was a grown man. And he was saving his sister in the fire. He wasn't living in the painting. So I think we have essentially proof that the beings inside there live without the gods, like managing them, which is even more complicated. If the world was a fantasy world and it wasn't like real life Paris, I think we'd have a very different relationship with these endings. So I think it's kind of cool that they plant us in the real world there, which colors are, no pun intended, colors are interpretation of those two endings. And the other one seems very fair and seems like the right one. Oh, obviously it's right. It's real, right? But if it was just like a fantasy world and not Paris, I think you might have a slightly different interpretation of it. Picture it as the gods on Olympus, and then the people in the painting are us. It's human beings. And you might have a little bit different of a perspective on that, right? It's like, oh yeah, but like Zeus has to save Athena, his daughter. Obviously, and then Hera was, playing with these guys, whatever, Prometheus. You could do that interpretation, and all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, it's the same exact thing, guys. It's the same exact thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's just put it in a painting. Oh, it seems like a video game or something, and it's the real world. Oh yeah, we live in the real world. Obviously, this doesn't matter. It's not real. But turn it into gods on Olympus. It's a very similar thing, but the gods on Olympus coexist in the same reality? Not really, Anders. Not really. They go into the world of men and they interact, they breed when they feel like it and stuff. But yeah, humans aren't just able to walk up the Mount Olympus and enjoy their time there and eat ambrosia and everything. You see what I mean? So it's a pretty close analogy. I think it's exactly the same. Like I said, switch it up a little bit. These are gods creating entities. It's not a video game in their world. It's not like an AI. It's a real living, breathing, bleeding, suffering creature. So I want you guys to really think about it like that. It's interesting, right? What if the writers were the good guys? Somebody asked. Yeah, we don't know anything about the writers. They could be benevolent force. Who the heck knows? Maybe Verso was like evil and was doing something. I don't know. What if the writers didn't like them playing gods and think that there you go, exactly. Yeah. It could be cool. Specifically Greek gods with all the hubris and emotion. That's the thing, yeah. And Greek gods are very, very passionate and everything. It's the reason I say Greek is like that is the closest analogy that I can think of at the moment, because the Greek gods are incredibly human. They're incredibly passionate, and I mean they're not really the strongest forces in the universe. Not at all. In fact, in Greek mythology, like think of the Iliad when Sarpedon is fated to die. Zeus is sad that his son is fated to die, and he like has to allow it to happen. So think about that, right? Sarpedon, as a tribute to his son, he rains blood tears down upon the earth in book 16 of the Iliad, when Sarpedon has to die to Patroclus, because he knows that's his fate. And if he decides to save him, then all of fate's going to start to unravel. Everybody's going to save their children. And it's like, wait. So Zeus, the leader of the gods, can't change fate? It's a really cool conversation. So it's very similar to this game, right? They are the gods of these people, but they're by no means like invincible. For example, the writers killed one of them. and burned another. So yeah, it's a really cool analogy, and I think you guys, I don't know if anyone's talked about it like this, so I'm really curious. But yeah, I mean, that's my thoughts on the ending. I think it's some really cool food for thought. And here's the thing, guys, like, that's why I said I was surprised they did multiple endings. With them doing multiple endings and not having a definitive, like, this is the end of our art piece, this is now the conversation, right? It becomes a sort of ethical conversation, and what's how do you interpret each, instead of like, this is the story. So it becomes something a little bit different now. And as far as my interpretation of the art before that, yeah, I think it's a deep meditation and a profound exploration of what it means to use art to heal when we're grieving, when we're suffering, and how it can go too far, and you can actually alienate yourself from your loved ones. And I think there is a point where you should stop doing that. And it's a question: is there a point when it's too far? But that's the relationship of art. And if you're an artist, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and you relate to this game. And like, what if a loved one, you know, lost themselves in art, even if it was perfectly fulfilling to them, if they were kind of dying in other ways, would you support them or not? And look at those different color petals on the title screen. Now it means a lot different, right? Clair is extremely cruel. Oh, you guys are so funny. The Clair talk. Where does it rank in your all-time games? I probably top 3 in the all-time games. I really got to think about the endings a lot, though. Yeah, probably top 3 in all-time games. I really do like a bold vision for an ending. So like I said, I was surprised at the multiples, but they're both very good. They're very good food for thought. If there's a film, I assume they'll kind of combine the two in a way, since there is going to be a film. But yeah, we still don't know what happened, by the way. We still don't know what Alicia did. Like, we don't know what Alicia did to betray, fooled by the writers, whatever it was. So that's what makes it extra interesting. Ethically speaking, we don't know what the heck happened. But I like it because it's not our world. I think it's a closer analogy. So anyways, food for thought. I haven't heard, I haven't seen that in anybody's theories that's been typing in the chat. So that's my interpretation for now. And I hope you guys really, really like it. How an artist relates to art, says Coco. Interesting. So it's the main theme. Yeah, I got more of the how you use art and how you, I guess the same thing. How you heal with it, how you kind of explore it and try to make sense of this life. That's what we do. That's why we do art. And that's why I said, like, kind of cheating at art is the dumbest thing ever. Like, not to rain on your parade if you're one of those people that, hits the cheat button with art these days, which exists now. You're not doing it. You're not making art because the art is the suffering. It's the process of creating something. So yeah, it's a beautiful thing, and you should all experience it if you haven't. Anyways, that's my thoughts, and I have many, many more. We'll do maybe a pause play breakdown of it, but wow, yeah, totally amazing, totally amazing. But yeah, we do art because we must. Thank you everybody for being a part of this, guys. If you're just joining us, because I know there's a lot of new faces, check the whole playlist to see the entire playthrough, all your favorite scenes. You can see it all. You can see it all in there. I appreciate you all immensely. Make sure to follow on Twitch, join the Discord, check out my couple's channel and my couple's Instagram account with Aaliyah, my lovely fiance, in the chat here. We just hit 50,000. Thanks so much for that milestone on that account. And thank you so much for joining me for this wonderful art piece. You guys are the best.